ChatGPT has been around for some time now, and we all know how it has changed the way the world looks at AI today. And it has just launched something really amazing for people like yourself that will not only allow you to have fun while using it, but also create an impact in your life. And once you master it, you can make money using this simple new technology that OpenAI has just launched and is accessible to everyone. So hey, welcome back to my channel. And today's video is about how to make money using OpenAI. Why should you be focusing on this opportunity right now? AI tools have become easier to use than ever before. There's so much competition, there's so much technological advancement that has happened within the last 2 years or so that has made it a no-brainer not to use AI in your day-to-day tasks. If you're not using AI to perform your day-to-day tasks, best believe you will be replaced, not by AI, but someone who uses AI tools every single day to not just do their task, but to do them efficiently, effectively, and better than anybody else who do not use these AI tools. Now, the good thing about this is you can start today. There's no tech skills that are required. You literally cannot be sitting there thinking, oh, I do not understand what artificial intelligence is or machine learning is. That's something that's not your problem. These companies like OpenAI have made it so simple for people like you to come in and then use these tools in an extremely simple and efficient way. Now, here's the catch. Yes, using these tools is simple, but in order to use them effectively, there is some learning that you would have to do. And guess what? There's a high demand for such skills. So if you know how to use these tools, people want to pay you. Now, if you want to get paid and if you're willing to make extra money on top of whatever that you're making right now, stick around and I will go through few methods that are very valid in today's day and age, especially in 2025, that would allow you to make money using these tools. Now, the first method that we will be focusing on is content creation. Now, we all know it's an attention economy. Everyone is trying to grab attention and, just screaming, hey, look at me, hey, look at me. But of course, the content that you create needs to be value driven. The content that you create needs to stand out. The content that you create needs to be unique. So in order to do that, the first thing that you're going to ask yourself is, what am I good at? Okay. Now, you could be someone who is extremely good in understanding financial markets. So that's the niche that you should be focusing on. Okay. So start creating content on that. Now, you can use ChatGPT to write your scripts, to write what you should talk about, to write about the trending topics. You can also use OpenAI and ChatGPT itself to create images for your thumbnails, to create images to post on social media like Instagram, Snapchat, so on and so forth. And then what's also amazing about this is you do not even have to, create content. The great thing about this is it's not just about posting videos and posting on social media. You can also publish books. Now, what GPT allows you to do, or what AI allows you to do, is build upon your existing knowledge base. Okay. So you may have a knowledge about financial market, let's just say 20%. Now you can prompt GPT and telling it what you know and what you don't. And then you can also ask it, what is it that you're missing? Okay. And then it will just gather all the information from its own knowledge base to tell you this is what that you're missing and this is what you know, this is what you don't know. And then you can literally create a cheat sheet, not just for yourself, but also for others to enjoy and learn from, and publish that on Amazon and create your own book. Writing book used to be a thing in the past where it would take years and years of just thinking and, sitting down and not having enough ideas. This is completely changed, and especially when it comes to utilizing AI to do it. And of course, don't just write prompts and make AI write everything. Make sure that you are putting your own substance to it as well. Okay. Next thing will be selling AI art. Now, this is extremely amazing. Anyone could start doing this today. There's places and marketplaces like Etsy that actually allow you to create these type of content and post here and start making money from it. So you see, people are selling book covers, people are selling digital prints, templates, t-shirts, and on all sort of things. These type of products is something that you can create very easily and leverage AI to do that. So let's just take an example of this digital print. Now, people are selling poster mockups, maximalist wall art, so on and so forth. Now, let's just take this as an example, okay? So someone is selling this for £5, and it's just images of dogs and cats, so on and so forth. People have left over 3,000 reviews. Now just imagine like 3,000 times by 5. I'm just taking a ballpark figure. So roughly this image alone, or whatever that they're selling, have generated over 15 grand. Now we can do exactly the same thing within seconds. I'm going to show you how. Okay, so I'm going to save this image. Okay, I'm going to give this image to OpenAI to create something similar for us. Okay, and then you'll see how easy it is for you to start posting on Etsy. In order to do this, you also need to understand prompt engineering. So always assign a role to GPT in order to have a good output. Okay. So it's also important to do this because it just gives an idea or context to OpenAI that this is what it needs to do, this is what it doesn't need to do. Now, it already knows what we are going to do next. So the next thing I'm going to do is give it an image and ask it to replicate or create something similar. So yeah, we're just now going to wait and see the magic that is going to create for us in literally seconds. And there you go, the image has been generated. The attention to details is literally impeccable. It is so gorgeous. I mean, even I would want to buy this myself. And yeah, I've just showed you how easy it is to start posting on Etsy and selling such images, especially with OpenAI, absolutely amazing. Now you can also choose from niche examples as home decor, office art, custom designs. You can sell mugs, cushions, paintings, you name it. There's so much that you can do with this now. And the next method we're going to talk about is going to be social media packs, something that I'm really personally interested in. Now, these social media packs takes hours for a designer to design. And especially when it comes to a business building a brand, they need these sort of packs of posters and art and covers in order to, post on social media. Now, the drawback to that is it's time consuming. There's a lot of effort that's needed. You need to sit down and think of what to generate, what not to generate. And it's really simple now, especially with image generation with OpenAI. So we're going to test this in real time. So what I'm going to do is go back to ChatGPT and tell it to create a social media pack for a vet small business. And now why I've chose this because we already were designing dogs and cats images. This is really helpful if you're doing ad creation for any of these businesses. If you're running an ad agency, which I will be making a video on next, I would definitely want you to look into how you can utilize the skill set to create ads. And this is a very phenomenal method to do so. And it's just very less time consuming. There's a lot less that's needed from your side. And it has just created a social media pack for us. So we're going to wait for it to reveal. And I can already tell is fantastic. I mean, I will never be able to do this job within a few seconds. Definitely no chance. But if I'm helping a business build their social media presence, this would be really helpful. Like, look at this. Gorgeous. So yeah, that's another way how you can utilize the image creation feature. And again, you can also post these on Etsy just to show people your expertise. And then you can advertise yourself and market yourself to attract new clients. Now, next thing is ebooks and guides. Now, we have talked a little bit on this before. I'm not going to go in depth, but this is something that, you can utilize as a lead magnet. You can utilize to even sell a course, something that you may be an expert on, if that's, let's just say, nutrition, if that is diet, or if that is psychology, whatever it is, you name it, you can create ebooks and guides. You just need to tell GPT the information that you have, and it will be able to help you build upon that. And you don't even need to type. If you're lazy like me, you can just talk to GPT and it will be able to create that for you. So you can create GPT for fiction and non-fiction. You can create outline, chapters, marketing copy. You can generate ideas, and you can literally overcome, the writer's block. A lot of times, the writers would just sit down and they would not know what to type. And then you can just repurpose this content into social media posts as well. And again, you can sell it in multiple places and ways. Now let's just show you the power of what we've just talked about. So I'm going to go back to GPT and I'm going to say to it, create a book cover for this niche. So let's just say if you're writing about, how to maintain health in your pets, or how to take care of your pets, or something similar to that, then, then you can utilize this book cover. So let's see what is going to surprise us with. I haven't really went into specifics or told exactly what I need. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not, because again, they will give you extremely vague solutions and outputs. but so far it's been really good. So let's just see how this one turns out to be. It's almost like it has read my mind and it has built exactly what I was thinking it would. So here's a complete guide to pet health and wellness. And it's just, it looks so minimalistic. It looks so good. It looks like something that you would buy from WH Smith, or a high-end bookstore. So that's another way that you can utilize image generation feature. Next thing is you can also launch a business of professional writing services. You can become a ghostwriter for online personalities that do not have time to write blogs or tweet and so on and so forth. So you can just learn how they think, put that into GPT, and you can then ask it to craft some messages or blogs or even Twitter posts based on their own knowledge. And then you can also help people craft cover letters specific to certain job applications, which is extremely helpful in today's day and age. We can proofread and edit resumes and cover letters, and you can even consult people to improve their job search and help them with landing their dream job. You can also take a screenshot of their LinkedIn profile and feed that to GPT to create profiles that will help them land their dream job. So there's multiple ways that you can actually land this cat, and I think it's just the beginning. And the next thing I would like to talk about is getting started. We have discussed a lot of ideas today. Most people will just treat this as pure entertainment and go back to their normal lives. But every time something new comes out, people take forever to adapt to it. I mean, I'm mid-20s, and definitely you can say that I missed out on the dropshipping gold rush. I missed out on the SMMA agency model, a lot of other things that, someone like me should have taken advantage of. So learn from our mistakes. If you are watching this and if you know that you have also missed out on these things and also missed out on building a media presence when it was very easy. So please listen to me carefully. You need to research your niche and start working on it today. You cannot let this opportunity pass by again. You just cannot afford to do so. If you have even a slight bit of ambition to live a dream life, to live a life that you know that you are worthy of, then you need to utilize this opportunity that's right in front of you. It's not even too old. It's literally just like 4 weeks old, and still a lot of people are getting used to it. Like they're just playing with it. But you, the one listening to this video, you have an unfair advantage. You know exactly what you need to do to take the steps to monetize on this opportunity. So choose the right AI tools for your project. Familiarize yourself with the platform. Start playing with it today, and start creating. Okay, and just be consistent. So who knows, in 6 months' time, you may have something that you will be proud of. Final thoughts. A lot of people are thinking that, oh, AI has to replace me, this, that, and the other. That's exactly what's not happening. What's happening really and truly is helping people by empowering them. There's a lot of things that I know today that I did not know 2 years ago. And that's only because of how easy it is for me to type on ChatGPT and ask it something that I'm curious about. Previously, I would have to Google it. Of course, I would find the answers, but that would be after me reading 10 pages of random information. But now it's very specific. It helps a lot. You can literally upskill yourself in a matter of weeks. If you were to learn a new skill set, if you were to learn a new language, OpenAI is there to help you. And again, those who adapt early will win big. So start today. Do not put this until tomorrow. And if you wish to embrace this new AI revolution with me, subscribe for more ideas. You can also comment your favorite method. I would like to know where your head's at. And I personally will be trying these ideas out myself. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.